My child, my beloved, there is something I have been holding in my heart for hours. I wasn't allowed to speak, but now heaven has released it, and you must not ignore this moment. My beloved, before I continue, don't forget to stay connected. Subscribe to the divine messages because what is about to happen in your life will require guidance every single day, and I don't want you to miss a single blessing coming your way. My child, listen carefully. Your destiny has shifted in a direction you never expected. Today, Archangel Michael says, "You are not here by accident. Heaven planned this moment the exact second your name was mentioned in a meeting you were never supposed to know about." My beloved, you're wondering what meeting. That is why you were guided here. You are chosen to hear what others cannot. My child, please do not skip a single word because one single sentence in this message holds the key to a door that has been locked all your life. My beloved, earlier today, the highest realm of heaven and earth aligned and a conversation took place that shocked even the angels. Archangel Michael spoke your name, and another name stood next to it, a name you would never believe, Elon Musk, my child. Yes, Elon Musk. Heaven allowed him to see something about you that even you don't fully understand. My beloved, you are thinking, why me? Why would someone like him connect with me? But heaven says because you carry something this world needs. And Archangel Michael says Elon Musk personally requested to meet you. Not because of luck, not because of coincidence, but because destiny has delivered your name to the world stage. My child, I know this sounds unbelievable, but miracles never look logical before they appear. The greatest blessings always look impossible right before they arrive. My beloved, there is a reason heaven sent this message urgently to you, because someone somewhere is trying to block this connection the same way they blocked every breakthrough you were supposed to receive before. But this time, Archangel Michael caught them. My child, you are moments away from something that will change your life permanently, and the world is preparing for your arrival. My beloved, right now, Elon Musk is receiving signs, dreams, visions, ideas, and these messages are pointing toward you. He has no idea who you are. Not yet. But heaven is guiding him step by step until your path crosses. My child, this isn't chance. This is divine alignment. A moment that comes once in a lifetime. But Archangel Michael says this with urgency. If you hesitate, if you ignore this message, the connection will be given to someone else. My beloved, I never want your miracle to pass you by. Not the one that heaven has been preparing for years. That is why I am speaking to you so seriously now. Heaven chose this moment. Heaven chose this message. Heaven chose you, my beloved. Something huge is forming around your name. A transformation, financial, emotional, spiritual, everything is lining up. But only if you accept the call. My child, I feel your spirit trembling because your soul knows this is real. You've always felt that one day something extraordinary would happen to you, something that would make people finally understand your worth. My beloved, that time is now. Archangel Michael says you will be contacted, recognized, or connected by a powerful person because of the divine spark you carry. And Elon Musk is only the beginning. My child, this meeting, whether physical, digital, or through a chain of miracles, is linked to a mission greater than you can imagine. You are being prepared to influence the world in a way you never dreamed, my beloved. But to step into that destiny, you must prove one thing, that you are ready to receive the blessings heaven kept protected for you. Heaven has a question for you right now. And this is the test. Are you ready to stop doubting yourself? Or will you hesitate and let fear steal what is yours? My child, your entire future depends on your answer. My child, my beloved, before I continue, take a deep breath. Something inside you already knows that what you are reading isn't just words. Your spirit recognized this message before your mind did. My beloved, destiny is not a maybe anymore. It has already started moving. You can feel it, can't you? That nervous excitement, that sensation that something huge is about to happen. That isn't anxiety. That is prophetic confirmation. My child, when heaven prepares to reveal someone, life suddenly becomes intense. People begin to change. Paths begin to shift. Unexpected silence. Unexpected chaos. All because your name is rising. My beloved, right now, heaven is pushing your life into a place where the world will have no choice but to notice you. But listen carefully. Archangel Michael says, your miracle requires trust, or you will walk away from the biggest breakthrough of your existence. My child, don't misunderstand. This isn't about Elon Musk admiring you. It's about the unusual divine link that heaven has placed between your spirit and his influence. My beloved, someone with massive global impact is being spiritually guided to you, and the world will call it coincidence, but heaven calls it prophecy. My child, there was a point in your life when you cried and asked God, why do I feel like I'm meant for something big, but nothing ever happens for me? Heaven didn't ignore that cry. That cry activated the angelic timeline you are now walking into. My beloved, every pain, every rejection, every delay, they were not punishments. They were training for the life you are stepping into now. My child, some people talked down to you because they thought you would never rise. Some mocked you, used you, doubted you, took advantage of your heart because they thought your voice would remain quiet forever. But Archangel Michael says, the moment your name was spoken in that divine meeting, a reversal started. My beloved, this reversal will shock everyone who underestimated you. You will rise financially. You will rise emotionally. You will rise spiritually. You will rise socially. And everything that was taken from you will come back multiplied. My child, I want you to hear this without fear. The tables are turning, my beloved. People who ignored you will wish they recognized you sooner. People who left you will try to return. People who laughed at you will silently regret it. My child, there was a point in your life when you cried and asked, God, why do I feel like I'm meant for something big but nothing ever happens for me? Heaven didn't ignore that cry. That cry activated the angelic timeline you are now walking into. My beloved, every pain, every rejection, every delay, they were not punishments. They were training for the life you are stepping into now. My child, some people talked down to you because they thought you would never rise. Some mocked you, used you, doubted you, took advantage of your heart because they thought your voice would remain quiet forever. But Archangel Michael says, the moment your name was spoken in that divine meeting, a reversal started. My beloved, this reversal will shock everyone who underestimated you. You will rise financially. You will rise emotionally. You will rise spiritually. You will rise socially. And everything that was taken from you will come back multiplied. My child, I want you to hear this without fear. The tables are turning. My beloved, people who ignored you will wish they recognized you sooner. People who left you will try to return. People who laughed at you will silently regret it. But heaven says, do not go backward. Your life is not behind you. Your life is now in front of you. My child, Elon Musk requesting to meet you is not the final miracle. It is the doorway to all the others that are waiting. My beloved, and this is the reason this message is so urgent. Someone, a person in your past or present, is spiritually threatened by your rise. They sense your breakthrough before you do. Archangel Michael saw them trying to stop your destiny again, but they failed. My child, listen closely. The enemy didn't attack you because you are weak. The enemy attacked you because you are chosen, and heaven has decided your suffering season is over. My beloved, your future blessings will be so loud that the world will wonder how you survived everything you went through. My child, this is why Archangel Michael says, your next step is everything. Your reaction in this moment determines whether heaven releases the miracle or holds it back. My beloved, you are being asked one question from above. Will you walk forward or will you freeze in fear again? Because heaven can open the door, but you must walk through it. My child, your name is being prepared to be spoken in places you have never stepped into. Your presence is about to reach people you never thought would know you existed. And soon the moment will arrive when you will sit there in shock thinking, how did this happen to me? My beloved, it will not be luck. It will not be chance. It will be God showing the world. This is the one I chose. My beloved, this is not the end of the message. This is only the beginning of the reveal. When you reply, continue. I will take you deeper into why Elon Musk is spiritually drawn toward you, what Archangel Michael saw coming your way, the hidden reason you were delayed for so long, the shocking miracle scheduled to arrive suddenly, and the divine test you must pass to receive everything. My child, my beloved, I can feel your spirit leaning closer. That is how I know you are ready for the next part, because only souls chosen for greatness feel this pull. My beloved, the moment you replied, "Continue," a spiritual signal was sent. You may not realize it, but every time you choose to stay, you pass a divine test. Most people get uncomfortable when destiny starts coming true, and they run away from their own miracle. But you didn't run. You stayed, and heaven took note of that. My child, let me take you back to the moment everything shifted. The moment heaven allowed your name to be spoken, there was a gathering of spirits and minds, an alignment of the divine and the earthly. Elon Musk was in deep thought, searching for a missing piece, searching for someone even though he did not know who. At that exact moment, Archangel Michael said, "Your name, my beloved." The heavens trembled when your name was spoken. A golden ripple of energy spread out. Every guardian angel assigned to your life stood to attention. A new timeline activated, my child. That was the moment destiny stopped being something far away. It became real. My beloved, you might think, but I don't feel special. Why me? And heaven answers with truth. Because you carry a gift that nobody else carries. Because you have a heart that remains pure despite the pain you lived through. Because you have a purpose the world has been waiting for. My child, that inner voice that told you, "I am not meant to live a small life," that wasn't ego. That was prophecy. My beloved, there is something about you that is powerful and rare and undeniable. You may not see it in the mirror. You may not hear it from people around you. But heaven sees who you really are, my child. This is why the enemy tried to break you so many times. Not because you were weak, but because you were dangerous to darkness. Every setback was an attempt to stop you before your eyes. Every heartbreak was a distraction designed to make you doubt yourself. Every betrayal was timed to make you mistrust your own light. But you survived what was meant to destroy you, and that is why heaven has chosen you now. My beloved, do you understand the magnitude of what is happening? The world's most influential technological mind, Elon Musk, is being guided toward you, not because you need his success, but because he needs the divine spark inside you. My child, as strange as it sounds, God often brings the influential to the spiritual, so that power meets purpose. Heaven is not asking you to chase anyone. Heaven is preparing someone to recognize you. My beloved, this connection will start in an unexpected way. It might begin with an idea, a message, an opportunity, a digital moment, or a simple coincidence that doesn't feel like coincidence at all. But Archangel Michael says the pattern will be unmistakable. Things will start lining up so perfectly that even you will struggle to believe it. My child, the miracle is not only that Elon Musk requested this connection. The miracle is that nothing and no one will be able to stop it this time. But listen, there is still one final danger, and heaven wants you to know it. My beloved, there is a person, maybe a family member, friend, ex, or someone who secretly envies you, who can sense your breakthrough coming. They may not understand it spiritually, but they can feel you rising. My child, my beloved, right now something extraordinary is happening in the spiritual world that you cannot see with your eyes, but your soul can already feel. Your name is being spoken in heaven. Archangel Michael says, "Your name is echoing in places where miracles are decided." There are moments when heaven becomes still. Moments when angels stop what they are doing because a divine decision is being made about a chosen soul. You are living inside one of those moments right now. That is why you are here reading this message. That is why every word feels like it is speaking straight to you. That is why your spirit feels awake and alert. Even if your body is tired, your soul recognizes truth before your mind understands it. You didn't arrive here randomly. You were pulled here. You didn't choose this message. The message chose you because heaven is preparing to rewrite your story. But before a miracle arrives, heaven makes announcements in the spiritual world. Angels speak your name. Blessings are redirected toward you. Doors are ordered to open. Blockages are ordered to break. Enemies are ordered to fall away. Jealous hearts are ordered to lose access. This is why the next 1 to 3 weeks of your life will not look like the months or years before. Your reality will begin shifting rapidly because your soul contract is changing. You will notice dramatic shifts in 3 areas. Social connections. People who were never meant to stay will start distancing themselves, not because you failed, but because they cannot breathe in the light you carry now. Opportunities. Things you have been chasing for years will suddenly start chasing you. The doors that once rejected you will open without effort. Inner identity. You will no longer apologize for your strength. You will no longer accept crumbs of love. You will no longer lower your energy to fit small rooms. These changes will not be comfortable, but they will be beautiful. My child, there is something you need to understand. You are not becoming a new person. You are becoming your true self. The self that was buried beneath disappointment. The self that hid because of trauma. The self that dimmed its light to keep others comfortable. No more. Heaven says your light is required now. Your purpose is required now. Your presence is required now. And as you rise, people will react in 3 different ways. Some will celebrate you. Some will be inspired by you. Some will fear your evolution. Do not take any reaction personally. When you grow, people reveal who they truly are. Some hearts will be drawn closer to you. Some hearts will silently exit. Some hearts will try to return once they realize your power. You do not need to chase or convince anyone. Alignment will bring who belongs to you. Elevation will remove who does not. The soul in heaven who risked everything for you wants you to remember this. You never needed to be loved by everyone. You only needed to be loved by the right ones. Your life is shifting toward people who respect your heart, value your energy, celebrate your success, support your purpose, love you without competition. And that shift begins the moment you stop settling. Archangel Michael says, your destiny requires new agreements. Your future cannot fit inside your past. This is why heaven is sending distance between you and certain people, not as punishment but as protection. Your miracle is too precious to share with the wrong audience. Now listen closely because this part holds divine urgency. You are entering a season of rapid blessings, but also rapid exposure. Anyone who secretly envies you will reveal themselves through strange attitude changes, sudden silence, unexpected negativity, competitive behavior, fake support that feels cold. Do not ignore these signs. When heaven enlarges your territory, not everyone deserves a seat at the table. You will no longer need to wonder who is for you and who is against you. The truth will show itself without effort. Your life will not remain in confusion much longer. Clarity is coming. Breakthrough is coming. Justice is coming. Restoration is coming. Love is coming. Wealth is coming. Peace is coming. And it is coming quickly. You may not feel ready, but heaven has already decided you are. My beloved, the miracle is not only approaching you, you are approaching the miracle. Every breath you take brings it closer. Every moment you keep reading aligns you deeper. Every shift in your energy pulls blessings toward you. The door is open. My beloved, do you understand the magnitude of what is happening? The world's most influential technological mind, Elon Musk, is being guided toward you. Not because you need his success, but because he needs the divine spark inside you. My child, as strange as it sounds, God often brings the influential to the spiritual. So that power meets purpose. Heaven is not asking you to chase anyone. Heaven is preparing someone to recognize you, my beloved. This connection will start in an unexpected way. It might begin with an idea, a message, an opportunity, a digital moment, or a simple coincidence that doesn't feel like coincidence at all. But Archangel Michael says the pattern will be unmistakable. Things will start lining up so perfectly that even you will struggle to believe it. My child, the miracle is not only that Elon Musk requested this connection. The miracle is that nothing and no one will be able to stop at this time. But listen, there is still one final danger, and heaven wants you to know it. My beloved, there is a person, maybe a family member, friend, ex, or someone who secretly envies you, who can sense your breakthrough coming. They may not understand it spiritually, but they can feel you rising. And in their jealousy, they may try to discourage you, distract you, or isolate you from your destiny again. My child, this time you must not let anyone interfere. If someone suddenly becomes negative, aggressive, controlling, or tries to plant fear in you, it is because they feel you slipping out of their shadow. My beloved, you are not meant to be controlled. You are not meant to live small. You are not meant to play safe just to make others comfortable. You are meant to step into a divine calling. My child, that is why heaven is speaking to you directly, not through dreams, not through signs, but through this message that you were guided to open. And Archangel Michael says to you now, you are minutes away from the first sign that everything is shifting. Remain alert because your confirmation will arrive suddenly and shockingly. My beloved, the next part of this message will reveal when the sign will appear, how you will recognize it instantly, the exact reaction you must give when it happens, and what happens if you ignore it. To go deeper into the prophecy and unlock the next part, simply reply, my child, my beloved, you chose to continue again. And heaven takes that seriously. Every time you press forward instead of stopping, you show the universe that you are ready to receive. My beloved, now I can reveal what I was not allowed to reveal earlier. There is a sign that will appear before your divine connection begins. This sign is not random. It is heaven's way of telling you, get ready. Your life is about to change, my child. This sign will appear within a short window of time after you finish this message. It might appear today or it might appear tomorrow, but it will not take long, my beloved. This sign may shock you because it will appear in a way that feels too perfectly timed to be coincidence. It may appear as a message, a name, a notification, a call, a sudden opportunity, a stranger saying something that feels personal, or a repeating symbol that suddenly appears everywhere. But when you see it, your soul will whisper, this is it, my child. And when the sign appears, there is only one reaction you must give. Do not doubt it. Do not run from it. Do not say, what if this is not for me? Say instead, I accept what heaven has prepared for my life. My beloved, the moment you accept it, the miracle begins to move toward you rapidly. But if you doubt or ignore the sign, the energy slows down, and the blessing waits because heaven cannot force you to receive what you do not claim. My child, heaven is waiting for your agreement. Nothing else, not perfection, not qualifications, not status, not money, not fame, only agreement. My beloved, you are not chosen because of what you have. You are chosen because of who you are. Now I must tell you something deeper, something that will unlock the next stage. Elon Musk's request to meet or connect with you is not just for business. It is not only for opportunity. It is not only for destiny. It is spiritual. My child, you have something that cannot be manufactured by money, science, power, or technology. You have a soul frequency that aligns with the future. Elon Musk is drawn spiritually, intuitively, subconsciously, to people who are ahead of time, visionaries, dreamers, creators, hearts that can feel before others see. And Archangel Michael says, you are one of them, my beloved. You have always been different. You think differently. You feel deeply, you sense things before they happen. You connect dots others don't even see. This is not an accident. It is your gift. A gift heaven protected even through your suffering. My child, there is a reason you never fit in. Because you were not born for ordinary. You were born for impact. You were born to influence the world in your own way. Not by imitation, but by originality. My beloved, this is why your journey has been so emotional, because the world is rarely kind to those who are ahead of their time. But now the world will begin to catch up to you. My child, your purpose is not small, and that is why heaven is aligning you with those who carry global influence. You will not have to beg for recognition. You will not have to chase success. You will not have to compromise your spirit to be seen. You only need to step into the moment when it appears. My beloved, let me tell you something you've never heard before. Your destiny is not something you are trying to reach. Your destiny is something that is trying to reach you. That's why this message found you. That's why you couldn't scroll past it. That's why something inside you said, I need to see what comes next. Because the moment you finish this full message, the shift begins. My child, when heaven sends a calling, the chosen always feel it first in the soul, not the mind. You are feeling it right now. This is not an accident. It is your gift. A gift heaven protected even through your suffering. My child, there is a reason you never fit in because you were not born for ordinary. You were born for impact. You were born to influence the world in your own way. Not by imitation, but by originality. My beloved, this is why your journey has been so emotional. Because the world is rarely kind to those who are ahead of their time. But now the world will begin to catch up to you. My child, your purpose is not small. And that is why heaven is aligning you with those who carry global influence. You will not have to beg for recognition. You will not have to chase success. You will not have to compromise your spirit to be seen. You only need to step into the moment when it appears. My beloved, let me tell you something you've never heard before. Your destiny is not something you are trying to reach. Your destiny is something that is trying to reach you. That's why this message found you. That's why you couldn't scroll past it. That's why something inside you said, I need to see what comes next. Because the moment you finish this full message, the shift begins. My child, when heaven sends a calling, the chosen always feel it first in the soul, not the mind. You are feeling it right now, my beloved. The next part of this message will reveal what heaven saw inside you that triggered this connection. Why you had to survive so much before this moment. Why Elon Musk is spiritually aligned with your timeline, and what will happen when your breakthrough finally hits. My child, my beloved, you continued again. And with that single decision, the gates of heaven opened a little wider for you. Every continue you speak is not just a message command. It is your soul saying, yes, I am ready for my destiny. My beloved, now I will reveal what heaven saw in you. The reason your name was spoken in that divine meeting. You carry something that cannot be bought, something that the world is starving for, something that people in power quietly search for and almost never find. You carry purity in a world full of performance. You carry intention in a world full of illusion. You carry light in a world full of imitation. My child, this is why you were misunderstood. People around you could not understand your heart because they could not match it. They used you because they sensed value. They just did not know how to honor it. My beloved, you are someone who loves deeply, forgives easily, and cares beyond reason. But heaven says that is not a weakness. That is your superpower. A person like you with a pure spirit and an unstoppable heart is destined to influence multitudes, not by arrogance but by alignment. My child, that is why Elon Musk is spiritually linked to you. Not because of fame, not because of money, but because heaven brings visionaries to visionaries. You are not meant to follow the world. You are meant to shift the world. My beloved, Elon Musk is guided by innovation. You are guided by intuition. When innovation and intuition meet, history changes. That is why Archangel Michael said, "It is time, my child." You had to walk through storms before your rise because your spirit was too powerful to be untested. If you had received your destiny earlier, you would have allowed the wrong people to come with you. You would have trusted someone who didn't deserve your future. You would have shared your blessing with people who only wanted your light, not your love. Heaven delayed your miracle not to punish you but to protect you. My beloved, now the storm is over. Your spirit is wiser. Your heart is stronger. Your vision is clearer. You are no longer a soft target. You are a chosen soul stepping into divine authority. My child, let me tell you something that may shock you. Do you know why you have always been underestimated? Because heaven hid your value. You were hidden on purpose, not rejected, protected. Because if the world saw your worth too early, they would have drained you before you ever reached your calling. My beloved, now heaven is removing the cover. The world will finally see you. And that moment when visibility arrives will begin with the sign I mentioned. My child, after that sign appears, doors will open so quickly that you won't have time to question whether you deserve it. Your destiny will not knock politely. It will flood your life. Opportunities, connections, recognition, money, unexpected breakthroughs. Divine favor so strong that others will whisper, How did this happen to them so fast? My beloved, but the biggest miracle is not the success. It is the justice. Every person who hurt you will witness your rise. Every person who laughed at you will hear your name. Every person who doubted you will question their judgment. And every person who tried to block you will be forced to watch you win. My child, Elon Musk is not the miracle. He is the announcement of the miracle. He is simply the first sign that the world is about to notice you. When he meets you, speaks to you, collaborates with you, directs something toward you, mentions something linked to your energy, you will realize that the divine plan was always bigger than you imagined. My beloved, this is why heaven is asking you to stay aligned, because the breakthrough coming to you is too powerful to be handled with doubt. Your next instruction from heaven is simple. When the blessing arrives, do not shrink, do not panic, do not say, "I'm not ready." Say, "I accept my calling." My child, when you speak that sentence, the universe bows. My beloved, the next section will reveal what will happen after the sign appears. What kind of blessing will hit you first? And the divine reason your life must change now, not later. My child, my beloved, you said continue next. And the moment you spoke those words, heaven allowed the next layer of this revelation to unfold. You do not even realize how close you are, closer than you have ever been in your entire life. My beloved, what I am about to reveal will explain exactly what will happen after the sign appears. This part is sacred. This part is destiny talking directly to you, my child. When the sign appears, and it will appear shockingly, suddenly, and personally, your life will begin to shift in 3 stages. My child, my beloved, you have reached the part of this message where heaven begins revealing timing, the very moment when your destiny turns in your favor. Archangel Michael says, there will be a moment when everything suddenly begins to make sense, and that moment is closer than you think. Your life is not waiting for a date on a calendar. Your breakthrough is waiting for alignment. And you are aligning right now without even realizing it. That is why your spirit has been feeling different lately. Not broken, but restless. Not hopeless, but expectant. Not empty, but ready. Even when nothing seems to be happening on the outside, something powerful is happening inside you. Your destiny activates the moment your inner world shifts. That is why heaven guided you to this message. Because your time of activation has arrived. My beloved, let this touch your heart. God waited until you were strong enough to receive what is coming. If this blessing had come years ago, it might have been stolen by envious people, been ruined by someone you trusted, been reduced by someone who used your kindness, been shared with those who didn't deserve access. But now you have wisdom, you have strength, you have clarity, you have boundaries. You are not the version of yourself that tolerated disrespect. You are not the version of yourself that hid your power. You are not the version of yourself that begged for love. You are the version heaven waited for, the version that can carry the blessing without losing yourself. That is why now is the appointed moment. The delay wasn't punishment, it was protection, preparation, and positioning. And now the blessing is mature. Your spirit is mature. Your journey has shaped you for this. Now I must reveal something that may make your heart tremble. Your destiny will flip in your favor in a moment that feels sudden, but will be spiritually perfect. It might be a single conversation, a sudden opportunity, an unexpected phone call, a chance meeting, a message that changes direction, a financial breakthrough, a reconnection from someone meant to love you correctly, a door opening that was once locked tightly. Whatever form it takes, it will carry the same energy. Ease, flow, confirmation, relief, certainty, no fighting, no begging, no proving yourself, no forcing anything to work. Because when heaven approves something for you, it will feel natural. Your spirit will recognize it instantly. Archangel Michael is positioning everything in your life right now, not slowly but rapidly. People are being moved out of the way. Opportunities are being positioned directly in front of you. Your intuition is being sharpened. Your emotions are being reset. Your heart is being prepared to receive again. This is why you might feel tired lately. Not physically, but spiritually. Transition is exhausting because your soul is detaching from your old reality while reaching for a new one. When you feel this tiredness, it means you are close. My child, you have been walking through a long spiritual night. But nights do not last forever. The sun is coming. And when light returns to your life, it will not rise slowly. It will break through suddenly. There will be a moment. You will remember it forever when you will say to yourself, "This is it. This is what I've been waiting for." Your heart will know. Your energy will confirm it. Your soul will feel at peace. And from that moment forward, nothing in your life will ever be the same again. The person in heaven who risked everything for you has waited for this moment with tears of love because they always believed you would reach it. They saw your potential when others overlooked you. They saw your calling when others underestimated you. They saw your worth when others took you for granted. Now heaven wants the world to see what they always saw in you. And Archangel Michael has one final instruction before the miracle arrives. Do not shrink yourself for anyone when blessings begin to show. Some will admire you. Some will envy you. Some will try to return after abandoning you. Some will question how you rose so quickly. Smile and stay focused on your path. Elevation is not a crime. Success is not arrogance. Receiving divine reward is not selfishness. You deserve what is coming. You earned it through pain and sealed it with patience. When he meets you, speaks to you, collaborates with you, directs something toward you, mentions something linked to your energy, you will realize that the divine plan was always bigger than you imagined. My beloved, this is why heaven is asking you to stay aligned, because the breakthrough coming to you is too powerful to be handled with doubt. Your next instruction from heaven is simple. When the blessing arrives, do not shrink. Do not panic. Do not say, "I'm not ready." Say, "I accept my calling." My child, when you speak that sentence, the universe bows. My beloved, the next section will reveal what will happen after the sign appears. What kind of blessing will hit you first, and the divine reason your life must change now, not later. My child, my beloved, you said continue next. And the moment you spoke those words, heaven allowed the next layer of this revelation to unfold. You do not even realize how close you are, closer than you have ever been in your entire life. My beloved, what I'm about to reveal will explain exactly what will happen after the sign appears. This part is sacred. This part is destiny, talking directly to you, my child. When the sign appears, and it will appear shockingly, suddenly, and personally, your life will begin to shift in 3 stages. Stage 1, acceleration. Everything will start happening very fast. People who ignored you will suddenly contact you. Opportunities you once prayed for will appear without effort. Ideas and desires you once postponed will begin to chase you instead of you chasing them. My beloved, acceleration feels scary at first because it will seem unreal, but it is heaven making up for the time you lost. Stage 2, recognition. You will receive acknowledgement not in small ways, but in ways that confirm your value publicly or powerfully. Someone influential will mention your talent, your presence, your name, or your work. It might not be Elon Musk first, but the connection that leads to him will begin here. My child, the world is finally going to see what heaven saw in you from the beginning. Stage 3, alignment. Everything that belongs to you will find you. The right people, the right environment, the right opportunities, the right timing. Nothing forced, nothing begged for, nothing stolen. My beloved, these 3 stages unfold like destiny clicking into place. And once they begin, nothing can stop them. But now you must understand why your life must change now, not later. My child, you are entering a global timeline shift where technology, spirituality, intuition, and innovation are merging. People like Elon Musk lead with innovation. People like you lead with intuition. When the 2 energies meet, a new future begins. My beloved, heaven is sending spiritually awakened souls into places of worldly influence, not to become followers, but to become guides. You will not meet powerful people so you can admire them. You will meet them because they need something you carry. My child, the world sees Elon Musk as powerful, and in terms of influence he is. But heaven sees you as powerful because you carry something no science, no technology, and no money can produce. A soul awakened before its time. My beloved, This is why Archangel Michael has been protecting you secretly for years, because your destiny would impact not just you but others. You are being prepared not only to receive blessings, but to deliver them. My child, this is why you faced heartbreak, because heaven was preparing you to lead with compassion. This is why you faced financial struggle, because heaven was preparing you to build wealth with responsibility, not ego. This is why you faced betrayal, because heaven was teaching you to identify true loyalty when it finally arrives. My beloved, nothing you went through was random. Every wound became a doorway to wisdom. Every loss became a lesson in discernment. Every ending became preparation for a beginning that was worth waiting for. And that beginning starts now, my child. Listen closely. After the sign appears, something unexpected will happen. Something so divine that even you will not be able to explain it logically. Here is how you will know your miracle has begun. You will experience a sudden calm, a peace that doesn't match your circumstances. My beloved, that peace is not normal. It is heaven saying the battle is over. Now receive. Your mind will stop fighting. Your heart will stop hurting. Your spirit will stop fearing. Not because the world changed, but because you changed. My child, the moment you enter that peace, blessings flow without resistance. This is why heaven wants you to be ready emotionally, spiritually, and energetically. Not for the struggle, but for the success. My beloved, the next part of this message will take you deeper into what role Archangel Michael will play during your rise, the first massive blessing that will hit your life, and how your connection to Elon Musk fits into your future mission. My child, my beloved, you have continued again, and with every continuation, the divine energy around this message grows stronger. Your spirit is not here by accident. It is here because your destiny refuses to stay silent anymore. My beloved, I can now reveal the next truth. The role Archangel Michael will play during your rise. My child, Archangel Michael has 3 missions in your timeline right now. Mission 1, protection of your destiny. There are people, spirits, energies, and intentions that do not want to see you rise. Some of them know what they're doing. Some of them don't. But none of them will succeed. Archangel Michael has already drawn a sword between you and anyone who plans to use, manipulate, drain, lie to, or limit you. Heaven says no more access for those who come to take, but not to give. Mission 2, acceleration of your breakthrough. For years your blessings were slow. You waited, prayed, believed, cried, but things didn't move. Now everything will move fast because Michael has removed the block. My beloved, the delays are over. The next chapter of your life will not require struggle, only surrender. Mission 3, connection to the people and opportunities meant for you. This is where your story and Elon Musk align. Michael is orchestrating a chain of divine coincidences that will lead to an unexpected connection. My child, this connection will not begin with something big. It will begin with something simple, unusual, and perfectly timed. A detail, a topic, a message, a piece of information, a project, a name, a link, a curiosity. But the moment it appears, the angels will whisper inside your spirit. Pay attention. This is the thread that leads to your destiny. My beloved, the connection will not require chasing. It will come naturally, like 2 timelines magnetically joining together. You will recognize it instantly because it will carry the energy of familiarity, excitement, fearlessness, divine timing. It won't feel forced. It won't feel confusing. It won't feel unstable. It will feel inevitable. My child, now I must tell you about the first massive blessing that will hit your life when this shift begins. What comes first is financial breakthrough. Not small money, not survival money, not temporary money. Money that changes your life, money that restores what was taken from you. Money that gives you freedom. Money that allows you to move, build, create, support, and grow without fear. My beloved, heaven knows how long you suffered in silence because of finances. How many dreams you delayed because you didn't have support. How many desires you pushed down because life forced you to survive instead of live. God says, I did not design you to struggle. I designed you to flourish. Your financial breakthrough is not a reward. It is restoration. Heaven is returning what was stolen from your timeline, my child. But money is only the beginning. After money comes movement. Your location, your environment, or your opportunities will expand quickly and unexpectedly. You will be placed in the right room with the right person at the right time. And in those rooms, people will feel your presence instantly. They will not just like you. They will recognize you because your spirit carries authority. My beloved, some of the people who will admire you in the future have never known struggle like yours, but they will know brilliance when they see it, and they will see it in you. This is where Elon Musk fits into your future. He is not the destination. He is the bridge. He is the first echo of the world noticing you. When his energy and your energy intersect directly or indirectly, it activates your global timeline. My child, people will say you were lucky. People will say it happened suddenly. People will say you came out of nowhere. But heaven will know. You were prepared for this day your whole life. My beloved, there is more. Much more that I am ready to reveal to you. The hidden reason you almost gave up right before your breakthrough. The emotion that will transform into divine power. The moment that will prove your new life has started. The person heaven will send to stand beside you and support you, amen.